The time has come. The Kohle Audio Cult is finally here. Today I'm launching my own academy and you are invited. I want you to learn how to make records. Learn how to record, produce, mix and master heavy music. And when I talk about heavy music, I mean everything from heavy rock to the most extreme metal, from old school to new school, from analog to digital. And when I talk about learning, I mean learning from the most experienced and most inspiring world-class producers in the industry. I'm talking about professional, well-structured courses packed with information. No bling bling, no shortcuts, the real thing. I want you to learn something. We want to give you the tools and the mindset to become a professional and to develop your own sound. Don't be generic, don't try to sound like everybody else. Find your own sound. Besides hours and hours of course material and an ever-growing library of courses, we also offer weekly sessions, FAQ sessions or mixed feedback sessions, where you can get in touch with me or another professional, where we can help you to solve your individual problems or to answer your individual questions. Take your recording, producing, mixing and mastering skills to the next level. And last but not least, join a great creative community. It's time to join the cult. In this video, I want to introduce you to Kohle Audio Cult and give you an overview of all the cool content that we have to offer right now, and also give you a sneak peek into the future. Let me introduce you to the heart of the Academy, and this is what we call the Gospel. The Gospel is a well-structured, ever-growing library of basic courses. You've got different chapters like drums, guitars, bass, vocals, mixing, mastering, and in the future we will add chapters like producing, arranging, even songwriting, and you will find exactly what you are looking for. It starts with basic courses and then you can get more and more advanced. Let's have a look. For example, if you click on drums, you get to this sub-menu. Then we click on general and you see we have two courses in there right now: recording drums foundations and another course called Processing Drums Foundations. They both include multi-tracks, so you can get your hands on exactly what I'm explaining in those courses. You can see there's another course coming up soon about drum bus compression, and we will constantly put more content into those different chapters. Let's have a look at guitars. You see my high gain guitar tone crafting course, a course where I dial in the guitar tones for 3 different metal songs from 3 different genres. We see a guitar EQ course, a dynamic EQ course, and other courses that are coming up. So we will fill all those chapters with more and more content. And the idea is you start with the basics and then you can move on into more advanced courses. So the Gospel will grow over time. Let's move on to the next section, and that is the monthly preacher. So each month we invite somebody else, an inspiring producer or engineer, our preacher, like an external mentor, to come inside the cult and to do a course for us. And in this first month, we even have 2 of them to celebrate the launch. And to show you the whole variety of this academy, I decided to have 2 very different guys in the first month. So on this side, we have ERMIN HAMIDOVIC, legendary mastering engineer, especially for modern metal. Bands like Silosis, Architects, Periphery, Devin Townsend, and many others. So he did a mastering course for us, only with plugins. So something for you guys who master your own music in your home studio. And he's not only mastering a song from Silosis in this course, he's also taking 5 songs from Academy members and masters one of them. So that is very interesting. A full mastering course by ERMIN HAMIDOVIC, modern metal, gent, very, very interesting. And then on the other side, we got Bob Marlette, legendary producer, songwriter, mixer, engineer from LA. He has worked with Ozzy Osbourne, Alice Cooper, Shinedown, Airborne, Black Sabbath, and many, many more. So he's more of a heavy rock guy. And he took us home to record drums, now listen, in his dining room. So we got a full drum recording session with Bob Marlette where he shows you his drums, his mics, his mic placement, how he engineers everything, how he EQs his drums, how he pre-mixes them. You get the multi-tracks. You can follow every step of Bob Marlette's drum recording session. Also very cool. So you see, heavy rock drum session, modern metal mastering. So you really get two very different perspectives inside the Academy this month. And we got so many cool monthly preachers coming up. Sometimes they're like very famous producers, but sometimes they might be just people with style, inspiring people who make great mixes, great recordings, whatever. But I will have the coolest people in there, and you can be sure this will be a very, very interesting upcoming year. So Kohle Crusades are basically documentaries of real recording sessions. You can follow me doing some cool shit somewhere else. So, for example, follow me to Sunset Sound, the legendary Sunset Sound in LA to record drums. Or follow me to an abandoned swimming pool to record drum samples and impulse responses. And of course you get the multi-tracks and you can play around with them and you can follow every step. Or this month we've got a course called the Live Recording Metal Masterclass, where you can follow me to the Czech Republic to a great studio near Prague, where I was recording the Dutch hardcore band No Turning Back live in the studio. And you can be a part of every step of that production. How I tune the drums, how I set up the mics, how I dial in the amps, and how we record all those guys in one room live. That is the third big course we are offering this month. Also very interesting. So you got a modern metal mastering course here, recording drums there, and in the middle you got me recording a hardcore band live. That's a lot of cool stuff, isn't it? And believe me, the upcoming Kohle Crusades will be real adventures, and you can be a part of it. What about reamping some bass DI tracks through Mr. Lemmy Kilmister's original bass rig? Cool, right? And here's the next section. It's called the Mixing Ritual. And this one is actually divided in two parts. So one part is the so-called multi-track pool, where I will be giving you multi-tracks of recordings that I have done or that other professionals have done. You can download the multi-tracks, mix the song yourself, and then a few weeks later, you can watch a mix rundown of me or of the other professional showing you how the original mix was done. And this month we are starting with a death metal mix from the Austrian-French band Monument of Misanthropy. Great death metal band. I mixed their latest album. They gave us one song. You can download the tracks. You can start mixing right away. And in a few weeks I will show you how I mixed the song. And the other part of the mixing ritual is called Tracks from the Swamp. What could that be? Well, in that section, it's not me giving you multi-tracks to mix, it's you giving me multi-tracks. So that was something a lot of you requested, that you can upload your multi-tracks and me and the entire Academy will mix your song. So not only great sounding professional tracks, but also tracks from the swamp. So we will all be mixing your songs and discuss the problems together and hopefully learn a lot from doing that. And there's so much other stuff. I don't know where to start. What about this? We've got something called the Tavern, and that is a connected Discord server connected to the Academy. So whenever you have a problem or you want to talk about one specific course, you will find a link into the Tavern where you can discuss that course and only that course. So let's say you're mixing that death metal track from Monument of Misanthropy and you want to talk with other cultists about how they did the mix. You click that link and you find the right people, okay? So, you know, that's the community building part of this. And I hope that all of you will be very active there. What else do we have? Yeah, we got some plugins coming up, some exclusive Kohle Audio Cult plugins. I can't say more right now, but in the next weeks, there will be some plugins. Next up is the weekly service. And I know that's very important for some people. So weekly, hopefully every week, I'm trying hard, there will be either an FAQ session where you can ask questions and I will answer them, or there will be a mix feedback video where I listen to, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mixes and give you a feedback on the mix or on the guitar tone or whatever you want. And by the way, so the sooner you join, the less people we have, the higher are your chances that I will actually review your mix or answer your questions. So every week it will be either me or another professional, like my dear colleague Kai from the other control room over there. Do you know Kai? He has no remorse when he reviews your mix. Anyway, so that's the whole point about doing an academy, right? Getting a feedback from professionals. So that's another part called the weekly service. But how does it work? How do you sign up for the academy? Well, first of all, I want you to learn something, and I'm serious about that. And that takes some time. If you watch one course, like a 1 hour or 2 hour course, then you should spend 2 weeks on trying everything that was explained there. That takes time. That means I don't want people to come and leave the academy all the time. I want you to stay there. So we are offering 2 subscription models. One is a quarterly subscription, that means 3 months, and the other one is a yearly one. Go for that one. It's better. You got to learn more. I don't want monthly subscriptions right now. I don't want people to come and go. I don't like that. So it's either 3 months or a full year. But we got a money back, no questions asked guarantee thingy if you need that. So there's no risk. And by the way, if you are inside the academy, you are always getting the full content. There's no add-ons and extra payments and shit like that. So if you are a member, if you are a cultist, no matter how you join, no matter when you join, you will always get the full content. But maybe that's too much for you. I get it. That's too much for you, maybe. So if you just want to have a sneak peek into the academy, or if you're just interested in whatever, ERMIN's mastering course, or Bob's drum recording course, or my live recording course, the bigger courses are always also sold separately. So if you want, you can just buy ERMIN's course and just no subscription needed. You can just buy it. There are a few links below. Same thing about Bob and my course and the upcoming courses from the monthly preachers. So you will find a few links below, and to the subscription, to the landing pages of the different courses. There are different teasers and trailers for the courses. So I just invite you to have a look at the links below and check out all the teasers and decide for yourself what you want and what not. But I would be very happy to welcome you as a member of Kohle Audio Cult. So stay tuned on this channel. If I haven't convinced you now, I'll keep on trying to drag you in. Have I said that this is also the most evil academy on earth? I think I haven't. But you know that, right? You know that. All right, that's all for today. I see you in the cult, motherfuckers. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. The Kohle Audio Cult is coming. The most evil academy the world has ever seen. Learn how to record, mix, and master heavier than ever before. Soon it will be time to join. Time to sell your soul to the devil.